I like your little designs, Mike.
I was just playing there. I was taking a photo of them all just to keep as a record sort of thing.
Yeah.
Individually. Yeah. So that's it. And I haven't told her I went to Biscuit. I'll tell you that. Biscuit in a minute.
I didn't realise that Linda was the same age as me. I could see the date on Linda Cartwright's.
Was she all right? Yeah.
Yeah, 47.
There's two of them she wants to redo again, which she's going to just do. But she said you can put them up. One is John Honey's. It had a surfboard on it, but when she fired it, the surfboard exploded. About the third firing, I think it exploded. So she wants to do that again because you got to do the whole thing again. She won't charge us. And there's another one that the writing doesn't look good against the blue background. I forget which one it is now.
Yeah.
I'd say it doesn't really matter because when they're up on the post, you won't even really see them, if you know what I mean. Well, you see them, but you have to go up close to look.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? No, not that one. No, never mind. Is it Jeff Cridge? Cridge, yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, I can show you the ones that she... No, I can't. I haven't got a share screen for some reason.
Multiple person. Hang on. Okay. No, you can. Now you can, Mike. It wasn't on.
Good.
Biscuit.
Yeah.
Can you sort your background out?
What's the matter with that?
Well, look at the top right-hand corner there.
Well, that's not my fault. That's because of the.
It's not mine.
That's the way the photographer took the photo.
Yeah, but you can turn them around. You can edit it. You know.
Yeah.
Square it up, something.
But then,
sorry, Biscuit. You
on
went
the sides then.
I was just saying some of these Emma wants to redo on John Honey's one there. There was a surfboard on it, but it exploded on the third firing.
All right, yeah.
She's going to make it again. Yeah. On Jeff's one, she's not happy that the black and the blue is not very visible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul Cars, she just wasn't.
What is that on Jeff's anyway? What is that supposed to be on Jeff's?
I think it was a surfboard.
All right.
It's just the angle it's at the moment. Like they're in relief. They're on top of it. They're not in it. Paul Cars just wasn't happy with the way it came out. So those five she wasn't happy with. I said Arthur Goss and Bones look okay to me. I don't see anything wrong with them. Do you?
Not really, no.
Read it.
So she said she wants to do them again, but she'll do them for free. So I said,
okay. Great.
So I was just going to say, because, sorry?
Will she do them along with the other ones that the second lot?
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah. The only thing is, any ones like that we think need to come out, we'll have to find a way of putting them in where they're not as permanent as the others, because we'll have to leave them out again. Because we can put them up for now and then take them out again, if you know what I mean.
Chewing gum.
So, yeah, exactly. It just means a bit of chewing gum at the back on those ones, because they're going to be replaced.
Why don't we just leave them out until we got the permanent one?
We could do, yeah. Anyway.
And I'm just thinking that if we put something temporary there and somebody decides to have a go and they get them out, they'll end up having a dig at the ones that are permanent.
If you have a look at them, the picture I sent you, it'd be very difficult. You can't even get, if you put them in, you can't actually get them out. You've got to put something behind them to prize them out, if you know what I mean. So it would be very difficult. But generally, when I had a look today, nothing's been done to anything. There's been no vandalism or anything.
No, which is a miracle, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been done to what? There aren't any discs in there at the moment, are there?
No.
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 No, but there's been no vandalism on the bench, so to speak.
All right. Yeah. What's that about the condition of it? And you're talking about varnish and it's oiled and what's that? I can see.
I'm not sure. I mean, I can't remember in the end if it was varnished or oil, but it looked like varnish to me. But it may just have coat of oil on top of it. I don't know if you got the picture or something. I can have a look.
I looked at the picture. I seem to remember that he oiled them, but is there, if it's varnish, it's not a problem to varnish on top of varnish after it's been rubbed down. But if it's,
No.
is there a problem if it was oiled, putting varnish on it then?
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Will the varnish not take if there's
No
oil?
stick, no stick, no stick.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
So should we speak to what's his name, the guy who did the bench, and ask him?
Well, yeah, I'm sure somewhere along the line, Biscuit said what was done.
It was Lindsay did, wasn't it?
Gonna have to be done every year, to be honest.
Yeah. But who's going to do it? No, what we got to agree on is who's going to do it.
But we can do it. It's not.
We can have an afternoon down there, can't we? Slap some stuff and have a few beers. Have a
Yeah.
chat.
All we need is something that's quick drying. But we do need to know what's on it already, though.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
whether we need to take that off or not.
You tell us what to do.
Yeah, if we know what's on there, I'm sure I read it somewhere. Sorry, I opened the door.
If it's varnish, it's easier to take off.
Well, the trouble is, there's so many different types of varnish, aren't there? The only way to take it off is to put some sort of stripper on it, because you make it.
With regards to the signpost, I varnished it, so I got the tin of varnish that I used to varnish the signpost. But I'll send him, Simon, a message and ask him what's on it and what does he suggest. I mean,
yeah, it may well be teak oil or something. I really don't know. I think it could be teak oil.
right.
If that's the case, it's just gone on a bit thick. That's all, perhaps. So, just then in that case, you just got to do it again.
Right.
It could maybe just wood stain.
Yeah, could be.
I'll email
tell
him
us
and ask. I'll send him a message and ask him.
I mean, you to be honest, you got the alternative of just leaving it to develop into what happens. You know.
I would say leave it until the end of the summer and see what happens. So they might come out some beautifully weathered, fucking fantastic piece of art.
Or it might just fall apart.
Yeah.
Looking at the images, it looks like it's in some parts. I haven't been down there for a while, but looking at the photographs you put up, it looks like it's going very dark in places. Is it?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you
Getting
should
wet, then, isn't it?
set up a few lights or something like that.
But were they your pictures, this kit that you put up?
No, Michael sent the pictures.
All right.
Then.
I got it here, but I didn't send it to my thing. All right. Talk amongst yourselves.
I just thought it looked as if it was like peeling and looked a bit rough in
Well,
place.
it is sort of peeling, but
I wouldn't have thought that. Would oil peel?
if I can show, does it come up now?
No.
No,
Oh,
you should be able to share. You should be able to share. Hang on.
no, it's all right. It's come up on my screen, not yours. I can do it now.
I wouldn't have thought that oil would have peeled, which would
So
show
it
that it was
depends how
varnish.
thick it's put on.
Depends on the wood.
If you,
Yeah, it
if
looks
you
like
look
it's
on
bald.
if you look on the armrest there, see it looks.
Yeah.
It looks varnished, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know what it is. It didn't look thick enough for varnish to me, but
Well, if
I
it
mean-
is varnish,
Has anybody got a battery sander?
no. Well, to be honest, I don't know if you'll be able to sand that because it's in relief, isn't it?
No, but I'm talking about like the armrests and the actual seat itself and the back of the.
Yeah, even the arm, they're not sort of smooth if you look. See what I mean? You know, they're smoothish,
Yeah.
but they're not really.
Why don't we use the, decide first of all if we are gonna treat it, and if we got money in the pot, why don't we ask somebody what they charge?
Well, I don't
Well,
mind that. Just,
but
you
don't we
can
need
have-
to find out from Simon that the guy, what what he did, what he put on it, and
I
then
said
what he was,
I'll message Simon and ask what's on
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
and say that it's looking a bit sort of some parts of it have retained whatever it was, and other parts are then going like as if they've been weathered and going bald.
Yeah,
Well,
and be your tactful self, Biscuit, okay?
Well, that's
it may
me.
even be a spray biscuit. You may just sort of sprayed it with something. So it does. It's not crucial because the way I look at it, it is what it is. It's going to weather.
Yeah.
It'll weather. It's a sort of big bit of wood, isn't it? It's not going to fall apart.
I know.
I wouldn't have thought, but
But yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah, but you never mind. Having a meltdown.
What's your name? The one off.
I'm
Yeah,
just
Am I bothered?
I'm
You
just
probably
thinking,
don't know Vicky Pollard, Con, do you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Pollard?
Ooh.
No, right. I thought you wouldn't.
No.
What's her name?
Yeah, the character.
The character's Vicky Pollard, and there's a comedian, and she uses this character called Vicky Pollard, and she always
Yeah, but
sort of
no,
says, no, but yes, but no, but no, but she'll yes, but no, but sort of thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, she got that off me, I'm sure. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, fucking never mind.
Yeah, but the good news is Gavin and Stacey are doing a Christmas special.
Yeah.
Hey!
That's great news. I'm stoked.
or he
You
wants
know
to
what
fill his
Gavin
pot
and
for
Stacey
something
do.
for coming back to UK. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll
Con,
probably-
watch
that-
Gavin and Stacey.
That'll probably boost the British economy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Boosted the Barry
Well,
economy.
I'll message Simon, and probably by the time he comes back to me, because he was never the quickest, I'll ask him what's on it and what he would recommend to do with it, whether to leave it or whether to treat it with another coat of whatever's on it. And perhaps by then our summer will start, and then the four of us can be available.
Yeah. To be honest though, Biscuit, if you ask somebody to do it, they're going to charge you £100. You take one or two of us.
Oh, I doubt
We
very
could do
much
it.
if
We
it's
could have a
gonna-
few beers or a cup of coffee and
Yeah.
a bun or something and spend the afternoon
I agree with Kipper.
talking bollocks and enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be nice.
We may even
Just
do it
do it.
8 o'clock on a Sunday.
Talking to the tourists.
Yeah, you could do a live from the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam, I just saw something. Did
Yeah.
you meet up with Chris Parfitt yet?
No, it's the day after tomorrow.
So I was thinking, do you think we should get him on here next Sunday?
Well, I'm not sure because he's been putting posts up about leaving, flying. So I think he must have got here on Friday, for the sounds of it.
I just thought it'd be nice for him if he could come on just to say hello, like, because he's always giving us
Yeah.
nice comments, like, isn't he, you know?
Yeah. So I'll ask him, but I'm not sure if but he could come back because if he's actually in the country by next Sunday, yeah, he could be good wherever he is. We'll give him the code and he can come on.
Just come on for half an hour or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's a bit of a part of old Langland, isn't he, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. I'll mention it on Sunday.
He'd
I
be
think
sure
he's
to have a
around
few
with that.
stories, I'm sure.
I've arranged to meet up gin and juice
So
with me.
what time are we going to decide tomorrow? If we sort of look at the weather at 1 o'clock, and
I'm at golf, so you just have to send a message and I'll come down. But
right. So
Yeah, I'm not.
what time you like to finish golf?
9:30, 9:30, 10:30, 12. Oh, about 1:30, 2.
Right. So you're looking at from 2 o'clock onwards.
Yeah.
Are you all right for that, Kip?
Yeah, I can do that. It's just looking at the weather forecast now. It's just showers, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
showers, yeah.
But Wednesday. In the end, we do Tuesday or
yeah.
I got to go to Cardiff on Tuesday.
all day.
Yeah. Well,
Cardiff.
it all depends on
I-
how long they take to do the job.
I got meeting Tuesday, actually, 2 meetings.
What about Wednesday then?
I can do Wednesday.
Wednesday afternoon, I'm okay.
Mike?
Yeah, I'm okay after
me.
about 2.
Yeah, I could do it after 2.
Yeah, I might. I mean, I'll try. At the moment, my van's off the road, and I can't even get in the garage until Tuesday. So if we do go for a day, as long as one of you who's passing by can maybe pick me up, I'll be fine.
Where do you
I
live?
can throw a rope out.
Pardon?
I can throw a rope.
Throw a rope. Yeah, I mean, if it's fine, I was getting around today on the bike. We had a taiko thing this morning up in our regular rehearsal place, a performance, because one of the women who plays taiko with us, her partner passed away about 3 weeks ago. We I had to take some stuff on the bike, but in the end I didn't have to. I just used it for personal transport. But I got soaked then this afternoon. Went up to Klein to watch a guy playing in Klein Gardens. They're doing music up on the top there.
Mm-hmm.
But it came to rain then, just as I was leaving.
Yeah,
But yeah, keep in touch. So you thinking about what are you talking about? Wednesday or Tuesday?
Wednesday now.
Wednesday at the moment.
Yeah, should be okay. In the loop.
Where do you live if someone needs to pick you up, Sam?
Well, top of Fairwood Road, West Cross. You know, you come up the Mails,
Yeah.
and then just before you go out on the common, Fairwood Road joins it.
Yeah, no.
So I'm just down there, Fairwood Road, about 100 yards. So I think if you're coming from Gower or Kippers,
I can come that way and pick you up.
Yeah, great,
It's no problem.
lovely.
Right, so
What
it's
time are we
Wednesday.
saying then, boys? 2 o'clock? Half 2?
Well, if we decide if it's by a miracle it looks okay tomorrow, we could be looking at 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. But if it's crap as we think it's going to be about the same time on Wednesday.
There's a better chance of it being dry on Wednesday at the moment.
Yeah,
Right.
I sort of agree. I'll be honest. I find it a bit difficult making short-term arrangements. I got to admit, I find that hard. Like if you say Wednesday, great. If you say tomorrow, great. But I'm not good at tomorrow because things come up and I'm doing something else. And
Yeah.
so I prefer, personally for me, I prefer to say right either tomorrow or Wednesday. I mean, that's the way I am. I mean,
Yeah.
To be safe and to make sure many of us be there as possible, Wednesday's better, isn't it? It's looking iffy tomorrow, and people can't do Tuesday, but Wednesday is weather's looking better, and there's 3 of us available.
okay. Is that all right? Wednesday when 2:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you be there, Con?
Yeah, I ordered the helicopter.
FaceTime you.
Yeah, I had a problem with it. It's okay now.
Right. I'll
Sorry, can I?
Okay.
Are we finished that now? Yeah. Can we go back to these blanks we caught up out in your prime, Con?
Huh?
The blanks we were caught up in your prime. So you get them, yeah.
Yeah.
And so you.
Hang on a sec. Yeah, go on.
What's your process then? So I don't
Hang on,
know.
I'll show you.
Well, it's the shape, I think. Just carve it out of it.
hang on a second. Right, I'm with you now. Right, I'm with you. Just with
Right,
you.
you keep doing it, and I'm going to ask you. So that if you make a mistake, how many blanks do you throw away, for instance?
Well, you don't throw any away. You just make something else. You don't make mistakes, Michael.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Now this here. Now I'm going to give you a little education. Okay. This is
I
Surfboard
know.
Makers.
Surfboard blank catalog.
This is the Bible. Okay. This is the Bible because in here now it's finished now. Okay, because Clark Foam sold out and he cracked all his molds. He finished them. He blew them all up. But this was the blank to go to. So why isn't it doing this now? Okay. So here, for example, it comes like this, okay? So you see it's just one blank, a 9-9, okay? But all of these have got different thicknesses and, different rockers, which you can order. This is Arctic foam, actually. This is not such a good thing. But if you look, you can see the difference in rockers between that one and that one. There's more low nose lift in the middle one there. This is a shorter board. It's a 6/8 to be used for a step up again.
Will they come with a stringer in them then, Con? Is that all built in? Comes with a stringer right through.
Yeah. But like when we use an EPS foam, that's epoxy expanded foam, not polystyrene epoxy. Okay, you have to put the stringers in yourself. That's what I used to love doing, because then you can really put your own rocker in, whichever rocker you want. Okay, so this is like this is a Priestendorfer. Okay, and you can see all the rockers here preset. All these. But there's enough space, enough thickness in them that you can change the rocker in it by taking a little bit out here, pushing it forward a bit, taking it back a bit, flattening it out a bit here, or even putting a bit of tail lift in there like that, And on all these, like you see, they're 24 inches wide, sort of thing, and the board's going to be about 20 maximum, 8, 19. So you got loads of room to play with. Max Smith 21, okay, and this one is a selection of old Clark Foam blanks, So you can see all the different shades. A knee board blank, and you got your shortboard blank, then you got your step-up shortboard, and this would be a step-up, and this would come in towards mini mal. This is a gun, this is a gun, and this is a gun blank. And all of these, they look similar, but they all have different rockers because you're using them for different boards. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So
when you shape it on the blank, will you actually sort of lay it down flat, and then what do you use to scrape away the foam where you want to, like a blade or a
planer.
A planer. What, like a rotary?
Yeah, Makita. Or Clark Foam.
Didn't they with hand before? Wouldn't they just use with a surf foam sort of thing?
You use a surf foam as well. Hang on.
That's the thing, like a big rasp with handles either side, either end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Can you see this page now?
No.
Okay.
We stick on the container. I have shaping.
Okay, right. Okay, here we go. So this would be. Come on.
You're going to have to prepare better for questions next time, Con.
Yeah, I know that. There we are. This is the planer, okay?
Where?
Yeah.
All right.
Middle one.
Standard wood planer, Con, is it?
That's it. Well, yeah, but we alter them. We alter this bit here.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more refined than a wood planer. And there's, get rid of that. That's your wood planer. Then there's your surf foam, which is there. You see the surf foam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
All right. There's all sorts of surf foams. And those would be used after you've done your cuts. Then you start to bring it down with your surf foam a little bit. And they use them a lot on rails as well. Okay. And then there's what else we got? There's all sorts of rasps and thingies.
And when you're doing it, then is it all done by eye, or do you
Yeah.
use like buzz or anything to measure it?
It's all done by eye. You know, for example, like that, you know. Hang on a second. Yeah, it's all done by eye, you know, because you get your hands and you can go like that on both rails and you can feel if one rail's thicker than the other, you know. And that is the art of surfboard shaping, basically. I'm trying to find you an interesting one, but of course I'm not going to be able to find one of mine.
But that's an interesting
Here he is
thing,
playing
but
it here, like, see, yeah. Hang on, yeah. Okay, this one here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's got all the processes here. I don't know why the fuck he's using that. A grinder on it, that's rubbish. But yeah, he's just shaping the plane with the planer, okay? That's taking the bottom down. He's shaping.
He's not really doing it though, because he'd have white crap all over him.
Yeah, but yeah. So he's shaving off. He's taking a bit of thickness off now, taking the first crusts off, okay? Because you leave all the crust, the front, top, and bottom on, and you cut out the shape, the plan shape first. Then you can just with your flat edges and stuff, you can work out your rockers. So you can take out the rocker or put more rocker in, and then you adjust then from the deck. When you come onto the deck, like that.
You know when you use the term, when you use the term the rocker, like the rocker, isn't it a series of curves along the length of it?
Yeah, that is the rocker. It's called the rocker curve, the bottom curve. It's a rocker.
Right.
And they should be all blending in. You shouldn't be
Yeah,
bouncing them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can see here now he's shaped the deck and he's shaped the bottom. Now he's starting to put the rails in. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then he'll get his rails. Then he start using this gauze paper. It's like a fiber. It's all gauzy, and he can just it shapes it nice. You know, he got it almost perfectly shaped. But then you just smooth it off with this paper stuff. You know.
Yeah.
And it's all nice and lovely and looks great. And you see there.
And then you put the glass on it, is it?
Yeah. Oh, that's another process altogether. You see this here now, this bit here. This, you see that?
Yeah.
Now this is a bit of foam, right? Which is about that thick and about that wide, where you put about 5 or 6 layers of glass. You glass it, you know, glass it flat. And then you cut, and so it bends like this. So you can do your rails with it in a long way without getting any bumps. This is going to cost you a fortune in expenses, you know. Oh man, and here he is, of course. You see here, the blank is just normal blank there now. Oops, sorry. Oops, oh God, no, I've done something here. Get rid of that. Back.
Naked women. It's about time we had some of them.
I don't know where it's gone. The shit, where's it gone? Oh, here we are. Oh, here we are. Okay. You see this?
So that's giving them the rocket pattern, is it? Or the
No, this is he's just finished drawing out the template shape. You see it here?
Yeah.
I can't do it. So now what he's going to do is he hasn't touched it with the planer yet. It's just doing that with his template here. He has to move that around and get all his template curves in. Then he cut it out with a saw. You can't see the saw.
That's to get the basic shape, the
Yeah,
plan.
then with the long thing I just showed you, then you do finish your shape like that. And now I just lost it totally. Oh, well, no. Anyway.
Every board have a stringer in it.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. But we used to have boards without stringers in.
No, I thought so. But,
Yeah, I've got one in the garage.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did
Presumably
watch an
they'd give
interesting
them the
program
strength,
though about computer manufactured surfboards, and I thought, well, there goes the art of making surfboards. They drew them up on a CAD CAM machine, put them through this process, and this machine cut them all out, curved them, did the lot.
Yes,
And then
it's on CC
some guys
machine.
blasted them up.
It's like Taiwan was putting out about 8 million surfboards a week, sort of thing, and people were buying them thinking they're real boards, and fortunately now people have become to realize that real actual shapers are slightly better than a fucking machine,
Did you see the post, I think it was today, where all the deck peeled off the board? Did you see that?
No.
And all the deck just peeled off. He'd only just bought it. He went out once, it all peeled. That was one of those boards.
Oh,
And he paid 70 quid for it or something. And inside were two hollow tubes, like aluminium for stringers to give it strength.
Were they filled up with dope?
I don't know. I don't know what was in them.
That sounds a bit like a smuggling boat to me, Michael.
Yeah. Well, they did ask that. Somebody did ask, did you check if there was any coke or anything in the?
Yeah, exactly. That sounds suspiciously like a boat used for smuggling,
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't know, Con.
Yeah, they probably used cheap foam, I suppose. Didn't have the strength.
But we've got an expert on here, but I'll ask him privately.
Yeah, you can ask me privately, but I can give you the
No, I was
details on
talking
you
about
if you
you,
want.
Con.
There's this
Con,
piece
you're not the
of...
resident.
Huh?
Sorry, Con. You're not the resident expert on this.
No, I know. But there's some classics. I've seen some classics done, again, amazing. People can be very ingenious.
Yeah. Do it.
The drugs
That's
people.
when James Bond came in.
Yeah. You've seen those custom control programs on television.
Yeah.
Ones in Australia when they put the boards through an X-ray machine and someone says, "Oh, there's a slight blurry mark on this one. We'll just have a look at it." And they just question a guy, "Have you got drugs?" No. And then they just drill a hole through the surfboard, and there it is.
I've had a hole drilled through one of my boards, going through customs.
What do they do with that then? Do they pay to put it right or what?
No. Oh, there we go. Mate. We were sorry. We thought it looked a bit suspicious, so we thought we'd give it a go. But there we are. And well, that's it. Thank you very much. On your way.
Yeah.
A bit rough, isn't it?
Well, at least it didn't saw it in half.
Yeah.
I've seen that. That's been done as well. People have gone through customs, Morocco, coming back from Morocco to Spain, Ceuta and Algeciras. People come in, and a good one was to do it. That people used to do was hollow out, cut the board in half along the stringer, hollow out the stringer, and then fill all that area up. So what the customs used to do, they found one board like that. So what they used to do then, in the future after that, was cut it down the line of the stringer, the whole board. Instead of just drilling through it, Great. Wonderful.
Yeah. I've seen a few of those programs, though, but some of them are ingenious. So they put another layer.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do all sorts of things. But I do wonder then who's going to go to Australia if they got to go through all that nonsense every time.
You got to clean your boots up and everything. If you find any dirt on your boots, you fucked. You can't do anything.
when I did go many years ago, they checked our luggage, and one of those days when they take everything out of your bag, and they said, "Oh, there's dirt on your boots." And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Well, you're not allowed to bring earth or dirt into the country." And I think I just give them a bash and say, "Oh, don't worry about it; it'll be okay." But I know they stopped the rugby players coming out, the Australian rugby players coming back into the country because they had British soil on their boots, and they all had to go and take them out and get them all washed.
Which is strange, really, because all the stuff in Australia has come from everywhere in the world, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it's this bio thing they've got
None
going
of
on.
it's really indigenous to the area, is it? Apart
No,
from kangaroos.
I think they're trying to build the stable door after the horse is gone. You know?
Yeah, they're pretty keen on not letting any bugs or stuff in.
That's fair enough, isn't it? You know.
But isn't that the way that everything bugs go on a piece of wood, the driftwood or a boat or anything? You know, it's,
Well, yeah,
people don't smuggle them in necessarily, do they? I mean,
they don't do it deliberately, I know, but
dead bugs they don't seem to like.
they don't like any bugs, do they?
No.
I mean, in Australia, they got the most deadly bugs, snakes, everything kills you in Australia, everything.
Yeah.
It's the
And we
Chinese.
still got to put up with Australian lager here.
Yeah, bloody hell. Kills you. Get the 4X, mate.
Yeah.
The 4X wasn't too bad. The
I was
Foster's.
going to say Foster's, but I don't think Foster's is Australian, is it?
Yeah, it was. It originally was.
I don't know. I got this feeling it's something like Czechoslovakian or something, but
it's
it's made for Australia.
It's Foster's.
Anything Australian isn't, well, the beers and the wines, they're not actually made there and sent over here in cans and bottles.
No.
They send it in tanker loads, or they make it here under license.
Yeah, they make it here under license for the European taste.
Yeah,
as well. Because
the brand Foster's. Is that an Australian Foster's? Is that a?
Yeah, it used to be. Well, it still isn't it? Foster's 4X.
here's one for you boys, right? Talking about changing products because of countries. Heinz 57 tomato ketchup. You know how much I like that, Kipper, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Over here, I won't touch it.
Different taste, is it?
It's a different taste because it's French taste. And there are some additives in it which are not allowed.
Yeah.
So it's changed the taste of the Heinz. When I tasted it over here, what the fuck isn't Heinz? So then I tried something else. I found a better one, which is like, the cheapest one in the supermarket. And it's about 10 times better than Heinz. And it's all additive free.
Better than Heinz Con. Yeah, that's saying something.
Foster's was created by two Americans and is owned by the Japanese brewing group Asahi Group. And it's brewed under license in a number of countries, including the UK.
They've bought up most of the bottled beers.
Eh?
And it's ultimately owned by Heineken.
All right, okay. Well, it's multinational, isn't it?
Yeah. I sort of knew it wasn't sort of Australia, but for some reason there was a big advertising campaign, wasn't there, in the 60s with that guy?
Yeah. Paul Hogan.
Dundee.
Yeah, Paul Hogan.
Couldn't get a 4X about something.
Yeah, that's another one, isn't it? Yeah. I think 4X is Australian, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's just 3 castles, 4X, and VB.
So we get 40 minutes today.
How much? 4 minutes?
No, we're almost out here. We're almost out here.
No, I'm not coming back. So
All right.
See you
all right. Well, nice chat, guys. Great one.
Yeah.
Got a lot done.
So Wednesday, still have to a show, round about day.